AInfinity is about helping companies to deliver AI solutions quickly, securely, at low cost. So we developed a platform where the organizations can able to develop solutions quickly at a very high speed and a low cost. So the platform has got a power of AI engine and a real good visualizations platform, which is very unique in the market, and it's mainly aimed for AI for business users. So where the business users and the data analysts can able to build AI solutions quickly by using a very quick drag and drop functionality, and they can build solutions in a matter of few hours with our platform. This is where the unique advantage of AInfinity is about. We help deliver a lot of complex solutions in financial services like fraud detection models, credit card fraud, predictive models, customer engagement, and to optimize business value and increase ROI. And here's Raj.M, CEO and founder of AInfinity. We deliver enterprise AI solutions for financial services and in risk detection, financial fraud models, and predictive analytics to help them very efficiently and securely at low cost. Some of our applications you can see on the screen: fraud detection, risk prediction models, etc. So some of our strategic partners, some big names in the industry where we collaborate with, and a strategy for 2000. AI is a new internet. And of course, AI is best suited for complex use cases like fraud detection models and anomaly detection models, where the data is not a linear. You might have been using AI, or maybe perhaps you might have been starting to think AI, or maybe using AI right now. And some of the challenges to implement AI is expertise, a secured platform, an integrated platform to develop applications quickly. And I will give you a typical example that you might have a lot of systems here for integration, analytics, and AI. And obviously, this is taking a lot of time and resources and costs for organizations. And we've seen this is taking perhaps a lot of time for organizations to build, right? So typical examples, you can see long time to implement, high cost, and we built a platform with a powerful AI model and analytics together, which helps you to make a real-time decision making. As you could see, everything is seamlessly integrated, and people can able to see advanced dashboards from AI output as seamlessly integration. And of course, the platform is secured, scalable platform with a lot of built-in functionalities, ready to use for any business user also to consume. Just to give an example here, our secure platform has got end-to-end services here, from data integration all the way to analytics with AI models. So you have connectors for pretty much any data you can think of, structured, unstructured data, and we have built-in algorithms actually to take the execution time quicker. And you have advanced analytics dashboards there, where you can build a powerful intuitive dashboarding. So this is a very cool future, what we have, a unified end-to-end AI platform, enabling the business users and not just the data scientists, so that any business users and the data users can able to use this platform to build AI solutions very quickly. That is our core advantage here. And some of our AI solutions in financial services are risk and regulatory compliance requirements, and fraud detection models, and customer engagement, predictive models, and contract analysis of legal documents looking at AI and NLP. We thought companies are spending a lot of time and effort to create AI solutions. And I've been personally myself involved in a lot of innovation hubs before this company. And the time to execute is taking a very long time, 6 months to 1 year, maybe talking about huge amount of money. So that's where we created AInfinity LaB to actually help the customers the fastest and secure way to build AI solutions. So discovery to delivery in 4 weeks time. So how it works? So as I just mentioned briefly, that typical approach you can think of is many processes done in silos in any big environment, and obviously you have lots of environments there for data integration, analytics, and AI, and you need to get a lot of skilled resources like data scientists and engineers, and you're talking about costs of around anywhere between 100 to 200,000 on a very reasonable level for the staff and licensing costs. Where our practical approach is, before you develop and do a very heavy investments on those, we help them to create an application very quickly within 4 to 6 weeks, and with our help, with one unified platform, which I just explained before. And so that at least the business can able to see the real feel of what AI can bring in, and at least they can add the features to it and in a kind of more scalable way. And so the features are here, a low-cost fixed service model, and we can help the companies to have a good strategy and a practical roadmap for their business, and easy to implement, and some features as I mentioned before. And the process goes like this. We typically start with an assessment. Obviously, each business is different. We need to understand what the business problem they're solving, and then we identify the opportunities and the business processes, and then we go back and validate the business problem, and we look at the best model fit for the AI with the AI solution, and we work with them to give a proof of value within 4 weeks. So they are looking at 1 to 4 weeks time here to develop a proof of value very quickly. So I just wanted to very quickly talk about some of our case studies here, which is in the financial services. And this bank here, when we worked in, we looked at a model here, a real-time AI anomaly detection and a cash equity trade process. And they have a traditional rule-based engine which cannot able to capture the anomalies, the pattern, where we could able to help this to develop this model very quickly. And the OPEX cost savings are around 30% per year. And also we can able to create a holistic automation of the workflow with AI. And I'll just now go to a quick demo of financial services use case what we did. And this is about real-time credit card fraud detection. How many here have been a victim of credit card fraud, or maybe no? I've been myself a victim, and this is the extent of the problem in the industry. The credit card fraud is actually around, I can see a very high number, 32 trillion in total. And you talk about online fraud, pretty much I think this is the biggest problem for most big financial institutions. And we help this customer here basically, they have lots of data sets coming from, and they don't have any parameters to visualize the data, and also they don't have any visibility to identify the fraud transactions. What we help them is actually create a real-time pipeline where they can integrate the data from multiple sources in more real time. And we created a model so that it can actually create the best efficiency for the scenario, and we integrated that with advanced dashboard so that people can able to visualize it. So we took a very high volume of data here, which is 590,000 records, and we could able to develop an AI model within 8 hours. The best model going through a lot of data simulations and algorithms, and this is where the power of some of our solutions. And traditionally, if you look at any rule-based engine, any software application, it's you cannot do that fast. And of course, the model is there with 87% recall, which is actually identifying the true positives of actually the true fraudulent transactions. So we did that model, and also we could expose that to a real-time dashboard where we can able to see where the fraud categories are happening across different states, and you can actually have a real-time heat map scenario, so the business users can able to find out the information. And so if you put that number in the context of the numbers, so our model, as I mentioned, it's giving it 87% of recall, and so which is identifying 1.2% of fraudulent transaction. So if you get that to the valued transaction, is actually $59,000 in 2 days. Obviously, if you spend that to a month, it's a 1 million savings. So pretty much, I think our model can able to help the customer to deploy this AI solution quickly, so that they can really see a very tangible, real value benefit there, which is obviously substantial, $1 million savings of identifying the fraudulent transactions. And This is an example. The customer, they're spending around 140,000 per year on a recurring basis, and we could able to do that in 4 weeks with a significantly low cost at 40,000. And as you can see, the benefits is savings of 72%. So this is a real good example of what we have done with our advanced AI solution. And so I just wanted to close off my thoughts about our company. And first of all, thank you for joining us. And one last comment I wanted to leave out is a lot of companies are in the journey of AI, or perhaps wanted to optimize ROI, increase ROI using AI solutions, and we can help them to deliver AI solutions very quickly with our platform and our expertise. And this is where AInfinity LaB can able to help. And of course, feel free to come and talk to us, and we can able to help you. Thank you.